Lovelies. We are here for today's Meet the Muse, a series that I do explaining, daily habits, morning motivation, trying to get, ready for the day. Monday's about getting ready for the week. Um, but for those of you who don't know me, hi, Allie over at ACleaverArt, and we're just doing our morning coffee chat. I'm gonna ask that everybody that joins today also hits that repost. It's gonna really help me hit that 10K goal. And let me see if for you guys real quick. I am still trying to figure out all the buttons. I'm getting pretty good at it, but oh, okay. So I cannot pin the poll. If you see the orange button, though, let me know because I think that might be why. And as you guys know, we're doing a couple of different series here. We got the Meet the Muse, which is today. That's going to be our Monday through Friday morning check-in. Guaranteed. We've got the At the Table, which is when we talk about like these artworks. Those are going to be switching out for Test the Hack here at the end of the month. Test the Hack is this really exciting new program that I'm doing about all the little live tips and tricks that I've been using. So I know it doesn't seem like with my numbers right now. Hi guys, hi. I see you guys popping in. I know it doesn't seem like with my numbers right now like I've really done anything, but I spent the last 6 weeks just like testing all of the different tips and tricks. So hopefully over the next 2 weeks we'll get that follower count up and be able to really push ACleaverArt out there. For those of you who do know me and are used to me being here, don't forget your daily heart mates, guys. For those of you who do know me, I have been just working on a whole bunch of different projects, and I really do love going live. I cannot wait for, we have some new equipment coming to help with the Allie's Creative Cafes and the studio times. You'll be able to see like over my shoulder what I'm actually working with. And I'm super excited about that. We'll have better video quality, like some of this glare and stuff that's happening will be handled. So hopefully you guys will have a more enjoyable time. But today's question is simply, what are you dreaming up? My goal right now is to hit 10K in a short amount of time, get some attention on my art. It seems like a silly big goal, but it's really not. We got 70 followers this weekend and we didn't even go live that much. It was literally you guys reposting. Like your support, guys, game changer. Like I don't know what I would do without you. Well, good morning, beautiful. How you doing today? We're talking about big dreams. Do you have one that you would feel comfortable sharing with the group? It's okay if not, but if you do, go ahead and put it in the comments, guys. So this morning, coffee in hand, I'm like, what am I going to do with my life today? I was up way too early, honestly. And hi, I see you, Eclipse. But guys, is your coffee warm right now? Because mine is not. I did all the prep and I didn't heat back up the coffee. Oh no. Oh no. So if you are in here right now, hit that repost for me, guys, please. It's so helpful for us small creators to build. Like I said, this weekend, we got such a good number of new followers, and I spent Sunday just checking out some of their different lives, and we're paying it. But as you guys can tell, we've got some viewer wishes over here. The heart me is especially important for creators, so any live that you're joining, whether it's mine or somebody else's, please make sure you're joining their fan club if you really enjoy them. Hi, I see you guys popping in and out. It's okay. We might have a wonky signal today. We are going to get that handled by the end of this week. We have new equipment coming. We're going to be doing a couple of different types of lives. So this will even be more fun and interactive once we figure out all the settings for each live. But I do appreciate you guys showing up today. Hit those comments with where you're from. Are you a hot or an iced coffee person is always a good conversation. that I like to have. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, please comment what you're working on, what your big dream is. I appreciate you guys. I see you. Um, oh my God, guys, we didn't do our shoulder rolls. Okay, so I know you guys think I'm silly with this. For those of you who know me, hi. For those of you who don't, I really believe that creativity has different phases. And sometimes you get, gunked up and you can't really help yourself. You're just like, ugh. And so what I like to do before I create is roll the shoulders out, stretch this area. It's really easy, guys. It's so silly. But it does kind of like help shake it off. You loosen it up. So when it comes to working on these big dreams that you guys are having, are we doing them teeny tiny bits at a time? Are we setting SMART goals? Do you guys know what SMART goals are? So a SMART goal, I'll just give you the information because this is a very big one. A SMART goal is something that you can actionably within a certain amount of time accomplish. So it's usually a simplified piece of your big goal. So like my goal right now is to hit 10K, which I need you guys to hit that follow and repost so that I can do that. Really appreciate it. And I do follow back, so never worry about that. I believe we can support each other. But like the goal is 10K. This, we're around 300 right now, which seems like a daunting number. But the first milestone is the next milestone is actually 500. And then 1K, then 5K, and then 10. So there's steps I can build, see the progress over the perfection. Hi, I see you guys. So I'll tell you what, you hit that hippo for me and I will do a shout out. Deal? It's a fair trade. So there's this little hippo up here. It says ask a question. We're trying to get more interaction going, but we're going to let you get a free pass because we celebrate big wins around here. So guys, it is Dixon Mays. I know I'm messing that up, but it is Dixon's birthday and his brother has requested his sister. I'm sorry, I don't have your profile in front of me, babe. Don't take it personal. A happy birthday. I'm not going to sing because, guys, I slightly tone deaf in this ear. It'll be horrible. But happy birthday, Dixon. We love you. From Dior and ACleaverArt. But guys, so for stuff like that, we are going to start interacting more with the viewer wishes, but it's too early on a Monday to care. Let's just hang out, get ourselves going. Hey, Dov, so nice to see you, babe. How you doing? I don't know is Dixon in here? Come on, if he's in here, give us a hey back so we can all, give some loves and some follows. Because we support each other in this cafe. I don't know if you guys are aware of that. But finally, glad you get to go home finally. Today we are talking about dreams, goals that we can accomplish, little habits that we can set. So we're gonna start a quick little mini goal of pass the torch. Any viewer can light the relay flame. It does not require a gift. So go ahead and hit that button down there. I said happy birthday to Dixon. Get Dixon in here. He's got to say thank you and come hang out with us. No, seriously, guys, though, hit that repost. It really, really does help creators get out there and get known. I'm not just hanging out trying to hit 10K. I am trying to... You guys missed it. I already did one. We did like a whole 3-minute. I threatened to sing happy birthday. It was a whole thing. But yeah, so the goal is to build that little orange button down there should send you guys to my service options. The 3 keywords are services. That's if you're looking for like a commission or a business signage. I do work with businesses also. And there is like a very varying scale. So please definitely just hit that button. I'll send you the info as soon as I'm done here. The other one you're going to see is like network. If you guys are interested in joining a creator network, if you need some more information about it, you want to see if you can qualify, hit that little orange button. I'll send you some information. And then the last one's going to be test the hack. So you can message me services, network, or test the hack. And test the hack is the one I'm most excited about. Because it is all the things that we've been doing and building. Where is he? Get him in here. Seriously, guys. Do we know how old at least? Like, I need some information. You guys are just holding out on me today. Hi, Wimpy. I see you. But yeah, guys, let's get back to this, the SMART goals. All right, so milestones, actionable little tiny pieces we can build on. Hi, babies. If you do one little tiny bit at a time, instead of trying to do the huge big project, right? Like 10K all at once, it still happens one at a time. You guys know that, right? Like there's no way that 10K happens at 1 second. Like it is literally one at a time, tiny pieces, actionable goals. So break it down into milestones. And it will really, really make it simpler. It'll take some of that pressure off your shoulders. And the progress, I did this, I made it this far, adds up, guys. We 202 on Friday, 300 today. We're doing good. It's progress. So I'm just kind of curious if you guys have any big dreams that you're working on. Go ahead and put those in the comments. If you guys are just, I'm having coffee listening to you and you don't really want to, you can join the fan club and send stickers. That counts as being active during a live. I am trying to do this particular session a little bit longer, but I think that is going to depend on when the new equipment gets here. It should be Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. But yeah, I'm super excited about when we do the Create With Me lives, being able to do the split screen and you guys can actually see as I'm working on it instead of like, oh yeah, somebody remind me to flip it. But guys, we're just doing tiny upgrades, little pieces at a time, sharing each other, supporting one another, hanging out. It doesn't have to be like a super crazy big thing to support another person's dream. Like it really doesn't. Tiny little small acts lead to big impact. And that's just what we're talking about today is like, do we have a big goal we can break down? Are we willing to look at it in smaller steps? Have we given ourselves credit for how far we've come? Because that's a big one. A lot of times we just look at the world around us and we're like, oh my God, this is what I'm doing. But yeah, guys, go ahead, comment your goals, comment a small step that you could do towards it. Like when I was deciding to try and hit 10K, I was like, okay, I need better video quality. I know that's what's holding me back. But I also need to ask people to repost my stuff. Like if people don't know that's what you're doing, they can't support your dream. So you don't have to be afraid of asking for help. You're allowed to go as far as you can and be like, I need a break or I need assistance. But you do have to remember how far you've come and what the goal is, the dream that you're holding on to and fighting for. And it does not have to be a fight. Guys, this dream for me is fun. This is delightful. Like I get excited about this every morning. Try to figure out when to sneak it in extra. Like it's so, everybody's got their own different thing that lights them up though. So I don't expect you all to be doing the 10K. Maybe you just want 500. Maybe you just want to accomplish getting one sketch done this week. It can be super tiny. It does not have to be a huge, crazy thing. Speaking of huge, crazy things, guys, let's hit that repost. If you already hit repost, unrepost and then repost. I know that sounds crazy, but it does help. It definitely does. I am going to personally share to a couple of different people, see if we can't get some more fun in here. Not that you guys aren't delightful. I just like, I'm trying to get as many. That's what we're doing here. So see, I shared with 5 friends. Can anybody else top that? I know TikTok only lets you do 10, guys. It's okay. I do appreciate the repost though, seriously. Also joining the fan club, super big help. If you guys have any questions, like pay attention to this viewer wish board, super helpful. We'll be adjusting them for the different lives. And if you guys don't know what my live schedule is, you can check that out. It is posted. I keep it up. I am trying to keep at least 2 weeks in advance. Hi. Anybody joining from a repost? Like, that's always something I like to know, because we are definitely trying to spread the word and share with our friends. You guys have your coffee today, right? Now, for me, it's Eastern Standard Time. So it's like 9:30 in the morning. This is like coffee number 3. Do not judge. I drink a whole pot every day, mainly because it gets cold and I forget about it. And then I go top it off, and all of a sudden it's 2 in the afternoon and I'm like, I should probably switch to water. So for those of you who don't know me, Allie at ACleaverArt, I am quirky and I'm just trying to go live more regularly. Thank you, Big Dan. Oh, Indiana in the house. Babe, we're from Ohio. I don't judge you. I hate driving through Indiana, though. It is miserable. True story. But yeah, guys, that fan club join really does help creators, keeping it active, showing up. Originally from, okay, so I lived in Kentucky for a tiny bit. You must be a good old country boy then. But yeah, guys, hit that repost. We are definitely just trying to get our name out there. I am a Akron, Ohio artist. I have like an online community for creators. I have commissions open right now. I have joined this crazy goal of trying to become like TikTok famous, and I can't do it by myself. I'm gonna be real. I've done all the things I can, new equipment on the way. Like, these lives are gonna upgrade so much, but I'm not hood, and you would be surprised. People like think that that's just what it is. That's a good point, though. Stereotypes. I heard Kentucky, and I thought of all the country boys I knew. I mean, let's get it. But yeah, I didn't mean to judge. That's a stereotype, and that is something I'm actively working on. It's to make sure that I'm not engaging in those. So I apologize. It would have been okay if you were. And it's okay that you're not. I love that you're you. And I love that you're here. Thank you guys for joining today. We are just talking about like SMART goals, things that we're trying to build up. So guys, if you have a goal that you're willing to share, go ahead and toss that in the comments. Please hit that repost and follow. Trying to hit that 10K so hard by the 1st of September. So it's like I'm trying to make it very actionable. And we've been building steadily. I love all the people that I've been getting to meet. You guys are freaking amazing. Sorry, I need a sip. But if you guys are not interested in like any of these commission artworks, you can't find anything in the shop that you're totally in love with. Funny AI content, love it. I'll get back to that. You can't find anything that, hit that button, text me service. Okay, I'll talk to you about commissions. We can figure out something specific. But in the shop, there should be some like really cool sketch options coming up. So look into those. So Big Dan makes AI content. Claims it's funny. I don't know. But I think that's awesome. So many artists are like anti-AI. And I think as long as you are telling people that you used AI to make it, it should be considered okay. Like obviously, like my live schedule. I did not hand draw that, guys. I said, Chat GPT, here's my schedule, make it pretty. Like be real. And I do typically try to use it for the more automated stuff like that. Because guys, I'd rather be painting. It's a tool. You should use tools. And I know that is a conflicted interest. Everybody's got their own opinions. But hey guys, I see you popping in. Thank you for joining. In the comments, mention where you're from. How you take your coffee is always a good one. And today's topic is, what is your dream? What is the goal you're working on? My goal is to be a well-known artist. I want people to just hang out and see pretty things being made. I want to inspire them to create with me. I want to help them learn. So my lives are kind of all over the place. Hi, I see you guys popping in. If you guys want a name shout out, just hit that little finger snap. How are we doing, guys? Oh my goodness. But yeah, we're just, actionable goals, guys. You don't want to put so much pressure on your shoulder that you can't accomplish it. Like this number should not make you feel like it's impossible. This number should be something you feel is actually accomplishable. That is the most important thing about SMART goals, is that they are accomplishable. And we know 10K with billions of people on the planet, totally doable. We support each other around here, so we're not even worried about it. We're going to hit that number. And we're just going to keep growing. We're going to keep being quirky. Have you guys seen any of my other lives? I know we've got a couple of newbies in here. I like seeing new names. I do like my regulars, though. I can't pick. I think, you should make new friends, but keep the old. And I do love that TikTok calls us friends when we follow each other back. Like, that's just amazing. All right, guys, we got about 5 more minutes until this live is scheduled to be done, but we do have a little bit of free time today. You haven't seen any of the art. These bad boys, these are all me. And then in the TikTok shop, I have all of my prints. I even have the option for sketch for sale and pour panels. I had a few. Thank you. Promising to look. I'll count it today. But if you guys check out the shop, yeah, I spent the weekend clearing everything that is not a painting, poster, or print out. So a couple of these originals are not available yet, only because I want to clear out some of the old studio stuff. A lot of these have been made in the last few weeks, and I kind of want to ease into that. I also want to see if maybe I can try a TikTok auction, but I'm not sure. Like, that looks so kind of daunting, honestly, with everything else that I've been learning lately. So, but yeah, guys, if you like the art, check out the shop. Yes, I paint. So Saturday, we actually do a live called Allie's Creative Cafe. Just another Neurotic fan. Let me tell you, amazing show. But yes, so all of these paintings you see are mine. And Saturday, we do an Allie's Creative Cafe where I invite a few creators I know and we create together. We just talk about the things that they do. If you want to learn how to paint, check out my creative community. Like, I'm telling you guys, I promise I do a little bit of everything. I love teaching. I love hanging out. Encouraging people to create lights me up. 5 minutes a day of creating anything, just practicing any skill. You don't have to actually create. I will. You don't have to make anything huge and big. It doesn't always have to be a full-on masterpiece. Sometimes it's just a quick sketch. Sometimes it's just getting the idea out. Sometimes it is a teeny tiny piece that doesn't look like it fits anywhere in the puzzle. But then it does. But you have to make it so that it can fit in the puzzle. You have to continue to work towards your goal. And of course, I will watch some of your videos. Guys, I need you to understand when I say we support each other, you see this viewer wish list. None of these are follow back. None of these are asking you to pay for a repost, a guest spot. Now, when we do test the hack, we will be doing the repost. But genuinely from my heart, I believe that we should support each other. No questions asked. Whatever you are busy making and dream you are building, I can help. I can hit that follow. I can hit there. I can spend 3 minutes in your live every day. I can hit a repost when I see you pop up. Those tiny, teeny, tiny, small actions make big impacts for creators. And we do not have to compete as creators. Not everybody is a painter. I've been doing this my whole life. Gotcha. I've been doing this my whole life. I am just, oh, hi, babe. I see you. Sneaking in the last few minutes. I love it. Oh, Big Dan Anderson in the house. Thank you for the gifts, lovely. I appreciate the support. But yeah, guys, I'm not asking you to pay for any of that. We support each other around here. I 100% believe that. We grow together. Nobody has to gatekeep. Nobody has to block anybody. We just take the little bit of time we have and help where we can. Like, I'm not going to stalk you all day, every day, but I don't expect you to do that for me. I want you to build your dreams too, but we can literally take, like in the instance of, I don't know how to paint. Guess who does? I do. I'll show you how to paint if you really want. You can come hang out in the live and create with us. Like this Saturday we're doing mandalas. Like, I'm so excited. So like 10:30 to 12:30 Eastern time, we will be doing mandalas. We've got like 3 or 4 guests already lined up. So you guys get to find out about those other creators. It's not just me talking. There will be artwork being made in front of you. And the good thing about this week is the new setup should be here by Wednesday. So we'll be able to do the like over the shoulder where you can actually see what I'm working on while I'm doing it. So thank you guys for joining. I do know that a lot of people just are like, I can't do it, and like they stop themselves. Guys, we do not have to be afraid of creating. We do not have to fear supporting others. It's not a competition, okay? There is plenty to go around. Plenty. We just have to remember that. So when you're making your goals this week, hopefully sooner than later, because we want to start the week off with a good kick and a push, just make them things that you can actually accomplish. Give yourself a milestone to remind you you've come a little bit. Like my next milestone towards the 10K is the 500, then the 1K, then the 5K, and then the 10K. It doesn't happen all at once, but we got to make goals that are actionable, and we have to actually act. Okay? So everybody that followed me today, I am coming to follow you back. I'm going to go check out anybody who messaged me using that little orange Service Plus button. And guys, I will be back at noonish today. But if you do want the schedule, it is posted on my page. So don't forget, you can always check there. I try to keep it 2 weeks out. However, lovelies, I do have to go mom for a little bit. I will be back at noon, okay? So don't forget, I'll see you then. If nobody's told you, what do we say? If nobody's told you, you're beautiful inside and out. Do you believe me? Do I need to remind you again? All right, guys, I'm going to stop playing around and go get busy. But thank you for joining today. We'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to check out the schedule. And like I said, we've just been asking for repost after repost. I will be over to see your page soon.